What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Alonzo and you're watching Gulf Coast Smoke. Today we're going to finish off the steak series where we compare specific gradings within the USDA scale, and this is the last one. So we started with prime versus select, then we did prime versus choice. I'm not going to spoil those videos. Basically what we're doing is we're trying to see if it's worth the money to buy the prime over the select and over the choice. Today we're going to compare choice versus select, and again we're going to see when it comes down to these two lower grades, is it worth paying the extra money for the choice? Now right now beef in general is a higher price than normal, so the prices are kind of hard to gauge. I mean, the prices are the prices, but I don't suspect that beef is always going to be this expensive. So the choice is coming in at $12.97 per pound, and the select is $12.47 per pound. Obviously, if you're looking per pound, that's really not that huge of a difference. But again, I think that right now, things are just kind of a little bit different, and you normally would see a larger gap in the price there. Now, I want you guys to come in. We'll look at the select. We'll look at the choice. You guys are going to see the obvious differences in the meat, and then we're going to take them out to my Weber Kettle. We'll cook these up just the way we like them. And then I want to see in the end with the blindfold on if I can tell which one is the select and which one is the choice and which one I think is just that much better. So basically what I want you guys to get from these videos is, if you're having a party and you have a bunch of people that are coming over, do you need to spend the extra money for the choice? Do you need to spend the extra money for the prime? Again, I'll create a little series here so you guys can go see all of those steak comparison videos, but let's get right into this one. I want you guys to come on in. Let's take a look at the select and the choice steaks. All right, so if you look at my cutting board, you can see I have two New York strips here. This one is select and this one is choice. So if this is the first time you're ever looking at two different steaks with two different grades, I'll let you know the difference. So if you look at the select here, you're gonna see that there's not as much intramuscular marbling running throughout the meat. Now, most steaks are gonna have a little bit of fat on the outside, so when someone tells you to go pick up a fatty steak, that's not what they're talking about. They're talking about the marbling that runs through the steak, and you can see more of it here on the choice grade over the select. And that is where you're going to pay more money because you have a higher grade of meat. So in the end, like I said a second ago, we're going to use the blindfold and we're going to see, does this steak actually taste better than this select? Okay, so for the rest of the video, I'm going to be concentrating on a little bit of B-roll. Then we'll come back in the end and we'll talk about these steaks with that blindfold on. So I'm going to use Southern Belle to season our steaks today. We're cooking it on the Weber Kettle with some B&B lump charcoal. You know, recently I've just really been liking a steak with a great crust. I'm not really concentrating on an edge-to-edge medium rare. I know it looks beautiful, but I'll tell you what, that crust and that crunch that you get with the Southern Belle over the hot lump, man, to me, can't even beat it. I don't really care what it looks like. I just want it to taste good. Anyway, let's get right to it. It's time for some music. It's time for some action shots. Don't forget to check out the other two videos that we put out. I actually think this little steak series is a really, really good series. I think that, you know, it gives you guys an idea on if it's worth it to spend the extra money on those prime steaks so far. And today we're going to tackle the last part of that. Anyway, let's get right into the B-roll in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that was a quick and simple cook. You guys saw that I was cooking these over that direct fire. That crunch is what I'm looking for. I'm already so excited to eat these today. So we're here to determine, is it worth paying the little bit extra money for the choice over the select? And now it's time to take off the glasses, put on the blindfold, can't see anything now. Ask my wife to come up and give me a piece of steak.
Over here.
All right. So here's bite number one. Again, I don't know if this is select or choice. We're trying to tell you if we think the choice is worth the extra money. Soft, real soft, delicious, crunchy. Southern Belle, next level. I mean, that's just a great steak. Okay. All right, steak number two. All right. I think this one's the choice. It is? Okay. So, I will say, I could tell. I could instantly tell there's a softer bite. Just, when you taste the fat, it's more buttery. And, I don't know, you could just instantly tell. I don't know. I mean, I could instantly tell that one was the choice. So, again, obviously, in a situation like today, it wasn't too much extra money to go with the choice. So I say go with the choice all day long. That being said, that select steak, if I'm being 100% honest, it's super delicious. You can't go wrong with that either. I think this is a much closer comparison over having a prime versus a choice or a prime versus a select. I mean, that seems kind of obvious, right? But again, I will say that I think this one was actually a lot closer, but I could tell that the choice was the choice because, again, when I took that bite, it was a lot softer. It tasted a little bit more buttery. What? It tasted a little more buttery. Sorry about that. That was like tongue twister. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, so the choice does win today. It's definitely more buttery whenever I take a bite, and you know, I could just instantly tell that it was the choice. Like I said, the select is very good. When I took the bite, you guys could tell I was almost thinking about it like, man, could this be the choice? Because it was delicious. And I don't think that the comparison is that far apart. Whereas if I was doing a prime versus select or a prime versus choice, I think prime is just so clear-cut the winner that, you know, to me, it's like a no-brainer. Instantly go with the prime if you have the money, if you want to spend the money. Now, on this choice versus select, I really don't think you can go wrong with either of these. So, I mean, take that information, use it as you want, and I really think as long as you're outside and cooking, you're going to have a good time. That's what the channel is all about, and I hope you guys learned a little bit today. I hope this helped you make a decision moving forward if you should get choice, select, or prime, what's in your budget, and all that good stuff. So this was a little 3-part series. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, I will link the other 2 videos in the description. If you guys have any other ideas on something we can do like this, please leave them in the comments. I'm always looking for cool ideas to do, and I think that the channel is just so much fun when we do stuff like this. Rather than, hey, I have to do something, or you know, I have to follow trends and stuff like that. I really enjoy doing stuff like this because, again, it keeps the channel fun. I appreciate you guys always watching. We're almost at 2.6K subscribers, so man, I can't say it enough. Thank you very much for that. But I have to go eat the rest of this steak. My daughter's right here. She's been asking me when dinner's ready. My other 2 kids are asleep. We're about to wake them up so we can eat. As always, I really appreciate you guys tuning into this video. Thanks. We'll see you on the next one.